Do you like HBO Max? Good, me too. So you should enjoy the next year with the best streaming app out there, because it ain't gonna last. But let me back up and tell you what I mean. Last quarter, when Netflix thought they were gonna lose 2 million subscribers, but instead they only lost 1 million subscribers, it's not like it was a good thing, but their CEO was pretty justified when he came out and called it less bad. And now, after last week's investors' call from Warner Brothers Discovery, I think that's a pretty good formulation. I think we can use that here. It's less bad than what we might have expected, at least so far. Today, I'm going to tell you what we know now about the HBO Max Discovery Plus merger, plus the questions that we still have. And yeah, there are a lot of really big questions that still need to be answered. So let's dive in. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. If you like this video, then yeah, don't forget to like it. Subscribe for the Friday live streams, 2 p.m. Eastern every week right here on this channel. Would love to have you there. Okay, let's get into it. Here's what we know about the HBO Max Discovery Plus merger. The services are going to combine into a single streaming service, but we already knew that. Now, we don't know exactly what form it's going to take, but yeah, it's kind of a square peg and round hole situation. I don't know how they're going to do it, if it's going to be any good, but yes, Discovery Plus is going to combine with HBO Max. Good luck, I guess. We know that merger will be complete in summer of 2023, so that's when the new app will launch. That'll be in the US. Other regions around the world will get that new app throughout 2024. We also know that they're considering a free ad-supported version of the app. As far as I know, that hasn't been actually confirmed, but they're talking about it. And we know that some forms of this merger are already taking place. So for instance, Chip and Joanna Gaines, the fixer-upper people, they're going to be getting a show next month on HBO Max. They'll still be on Discovery Plus, that's still going to be their main home, but yeah, they're going to start sliding over there and getting those Discovery Plus people used to the idea of going to HBO Max for their, household reality TV content. We also know that fewer movies are going to go straight to HBO Max. Now, during the pandemic, it made a lot of sense when movies were doing day and date releases, which meant that they were releasing on HBO Max the same day that they would release in theaters. So we saw this with, say, something like Mortal Kombat or Godzilla vs. Kong. And we also know that with those theatrical releases, there will be longer wait times for those movies to hit HBO Max. So that'll give longer windows for online purchases and rentals, a way for Warner Brothers Discovery to make a little bit more money off of those before they go onto HBO Max. All right, so those are the highlights of the things that we know. But what do we still not know? What do we still have questions about? Well, the first one is pretty big. What is this gonna cost? If you're gonna put HBO Max together with Discovery Plus, well, HBO Max right now, let's take the ad-free version, is $15. The ad-free version of Discovery Plus is $7. So that's $22. Are you gonna knock that price down? Even if they did that, let's say it went from $22 and they said, oh, we're gonna bundle them together and make it $20. That's still a tough pill to swallow. That's a lot of money. Now we're getting into 4K Netflix territory, and we know how that's working out for Netflix. I mean, essentially what's happening from my point of view, for somebody who doesn't watch Discovery Plus, who doesn't consume that particular kind of content, it feels a lot like what was going on with cable, where I'm being forced to pay an inflated price for a bunch of stuff that I don't want, that I'm not going to watch. Discovery, as a corporation, owns a lot of the channels that I left cable over. I didn't care about those. I was wasting money paying for them. And now, yeah, I kind of feel like I might be back where I started. If the price isn't right, if it's $20 or heaven forbid more than that, then I'm gonna feel like, yeah, again, I'm paying for stuff that I'm not going to watch. It feels a little bit like the Discovery networks are the remora that latch onto the side of a whale shark and hitch a ride, right? It can't survive on its own, it needs that host body. So with the end of cable coming on, now HBO Max is the thing that it's gonna latch onto to try to survive. And frankly, I like HBO Max too much not to resent that just a little bit. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I still have other questions, okay? That was just about the cost. Less importantly, but still interestingly, what will the name of this service be? Now, that might seem like small potatoes. Who cares what it's called? What matters is the content, right? But I do care what it's called because that might give us a clue into what the dominant brand will be. Will this be an HBO Max vehicle with Discovery content or the other way around? We don't know, but a name would help us. My next question is around the possibility of the free version of this service. What exactly will that look like? Would this be like a Peacock situation where, yeah, you can get the free ad-supported version, but we're also going to strip out a bunch of the library? Or would it be something else entirely? After my previous rant, you might not be surprised to learn that I would love it if most of the Discovery stuff got shunted off into a free service that was commercial supported so that those who wanted that content could still get it over there, and you leave my precious HBO Max unsullied. Well, relatively unsullied. My last question takes us kind of back toward the price question, and that is, will current HBO Max subscribers be grandfathered into the new app, even if there's a new price? From my perspective, I know that that wouldn't last forever, right? I wouldn't get a lifetime subscription at the level that I'm getting it right now. But it would give me a chance to check out the new app at my current price, so I don't feel like I'm getting ripped off. Now, we could ask the same question about Discovery Plus users. Will they get grandfathered into something? But it would make a little bit less sense with that just because it's half the cost of HBO Max. So yeah, there we go. Let me know what questions you have about this new service. What are you nervous about? What are you excited about? I'm actually interested in that. What are you excited about with this merger? What will this do for us as viewers, as consumers? Oh, but there is one more thing that we know, and that's that with all of the cancellations, there have already been 6 movies pulled from HBO Max, existing made movies that have been pulled, and we know that there will probably be more. We know that no show or movie is safe from being pulled from the streaming airwaves. So don't throw out your DVDs and Blu-rays. Keep your physical media, folks. You never know when you might need it. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe, like I said before. I do these live streams every Friday afternoon, and we talk about topics just like this, but I get your take on it live. So I'd love to see you there. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Now, we don't know exactly what form it's going to take, but yeah, somehow they're going to take the square peg of Discovery Plus and try to pound it into the round hole of HBO Max.